is my route into town today. Not where it says private military, but down to the road. I'm going down this little track and into town that way. You can just see a bit better if I go here. You can see the path. There, that white line running across. I don't have a mountain bike, so I'm not even going to think about cycling down this bit. Hiya!
Hi.
Look at that view. That's why I moved to Wiltshire. That is Old Sarum up there, which is where Salisbury used to be built on top of that hill. And that's where the cathedral was first of all, before it was moved down into the valley of the town. So where the thicker trees are, just beyond that hedge, that's the river. So what happens, it rains a lot down here in the southwest, so it's often flooded at the end of that path. But we've not had rain, so it's great. I can cycle all the way into town through the countryside. I'm gonna get back on my bike now, see if I can cycle down here without getting a puncture. I've got one hand on the brake, so it's a bit difficult to film at the same time. Hey. Bumpy. I was inspired to do this video by this guy on Instagram called The Floating Bike Shop. He's kind of a pretty eccentric guy. Oh, that's interesting. Like, see on the horizon there, there's that little puff of cloud. That is because there's military training going on. So it's quite weird. You're like out in the countryside, and then you get these little bombs going off. But such is life. Yeah. Right. Onwards. Okay. Yeah. So the floating bike shop did a little Sunday bike trip. It was really fun. Yeehaw! Developments. This is where you need a GoPro, isn't it, on your helmet? Or you need to be one of those people that's confident cycling no hands, which I used to do. But yeah, I just like quite protective of my body these days. I don't want to get any injuries. So I don't want to. I mean, on the other hand, I don't want to be too risk averse, but yeah. Right, this is the beginning of the boardwalk. That's the water, we've got water there. And in a minute I'm going to turn right along the river. There'll be lots of people out today, it's really sunny. Right, I'm going to cycle up into the river, so I'm just going to... Hiya! Ooh. I'm trying to cycle, I'm trying to video at the same time as cycle.
Oh, that's a bit hard.
Which is a bit stupid. Right.
I'll give it a go. Have you heard the cuckoo?
No.
No,
Really?
it's long here somewhere. Some days you can hear it and some days you can't. You might be unlucky today, but I saw somebody's video, with the cuckoo cuckooing.
Oh,
it's
so rare these days, isn't it?
That'd be nice, wouldn't it? But,
very nice.
Yeah.
Thanks for telling me that.
Yeah, it's mostly down this way. But anyway, I haven't heard it yet. I did yesterday.
Ah, cross fingers.
Yeah,
All right.
never know.
See you later.
Yeah.
Cuckoo, wow, that's good. Ah, yes. nice having the luxury of taking a slow cycle ride into town. I mean, I'm actually going into town because I need some printer ink so I can do my labels, postage labels tomorrow. But so what I was saying is, even if I didn't have like a business reason to go into town, because I work freelance, you know, I can kind of cycle into town, poke around a bit, and then I can go home and I can still do an 8-hour day. So I love that. That is great. Tomorrow I'm going out in the evening, so it wouldn't work. It doesn't always work. Sometimes it messes up my day, and then I end up catching up at the weekend. But yeah, it's all right. That's still okay. So there's somebody with a walking stick here, so I don't want to scare them. There's a lady with some hat. Morning. Oh, this is open. This is only just opened. The rest of this was open, but this little bridge wasn't open. Which way should I go? Well, they're both really nice. How should I choose? I'm gonna go this way because it wasn't open last time. Oh. He's coming. Oh, that's interesting. What's that little platform? Maybe it's a fishing platform.
Morning. We're trying to do
There's a building work still going on over to my right, which is this big river parkway that they've built. I think this is a new bit of boardwalk as well, which is joined up with the old bit. Or no, this bit coming up to the new bit of boardwalk, and then all of that's new over there. And it's all been done because the river was flooding a lot. Everyone's really happy this morning because it's 10 degrees warmer than it normally is in this part of the UK. Well, no, in the UK in general. So everyone's really smiling. It's a very good vibe this morning. Nice houses, although I don't know how I want to live there. I'd be scared of it flooding. Morning. Go down under the bridge now, and then there's quite a steep bit inside, so I'm going to stop. So this is the first glimpse of the cathedral, and just to see the scale of it, the little spire on the right looks like a normal sized church, and the one on the left is the cathedral. Today's market day, so there are a lot of people around. Even if it wasn't sunny, they'd be quite busy. It would be quite busy today. So this is the market, which is, I don't know, it's not as chic-y as a London or a French market. Well, I don't know what the French markets are like. I went to a couple recently and then they're very chic. But it's cool. It's very lively. A lot of different types of stalls. You know, clothes, veg, and then you've got more of a deli, like there's the olives and stuff over there. This is in the big market square.